hanging dried moss on the trees. And you might want to stay in the middle of the road because there's a lot of branches on this side. We were told that we can bring our RV here. We can drive our RV to the swamp, but it's a little sketchy. Creepy trees. Oh, this hanging moss, like what you see in the horror movies. There's RV parking.
Oh, that's what happened to the last RV that came down here.
Don't say that. There's some nice big homes on the other side of the river. Yeah, there's a lot of homes right next to this river here. Should be coming up.
You said, oh, now you got to be the one to get out and push. Some of the largest trees that were harvested here were anywhere 5 to 9 foot across the base of 200 foot tall.
Wow.
These trees are in the same family as the redwood. The cypress you see today are the saplings. They cut everything 16 inches across the water. Hopefully, unless we get too much salt water. What I'm about to pass y'all is a seed pot up there.
You smell?
Pretty cool.
Pretty
Didn't
cool
last
though.
long.
It never does.
Now, cypress trees are very, very long lived. Some of the oldest still standing are estimated to be between 2,600 and 2,800 years old. The pieces of wood you see sticking out of the shorelines is part of their root system. The main body of a cypress's roots run straight down to a max of 40 to 60 feet. Creek bottoms and areas with big fluctuations in water level, they will grow 12 to 14 feet tall. Northerly winds will drop the water level sometimes 2.5 feet, depending on the strength of the front and how long it takes to go through. Springtime, when we get predominant southerly winds, it'll be 1.5 foot, sometimes 2 feet above our average tide level. The land you see around you is not solid. The only thing stopping it from shifting around and moving are the trees anchoring in place. You can walk most of this. It varies greatly in a very short distance. Louisiana is the only state in which you can own a waterway. It's on bottom right now. This is as close as you're going to get to unadulterated swamp. what
Yeah.
you see back here. Most of the canals we're going to go through today were dug through the logging and oil field exploration. That's why they have. The next little waterway we're going to be going down is another natural bayou. It was dredged in the 20s to a depth of about 5.5 to 6 feet. Today it's silted back in, and at its deepest point it's only about 2 foot. Give you an idea of what we're in. I'm just paddling bottom. It's not even as deep as the blade of the paddle.
Wow.
These boats need nothing more than wet mud to operate. This waterway is a little bit more famous than the one I wanted to go down. This is the one they animated for the Disney movie Princess and the Frog.
Oh.
That's cool.
Kingfisher sitting right there. That one might actually see it in just a second.
Oh, I
On
see
the right
it.
side of the waterway,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
that slide is on the bank.
You see it?
On the
Right,
spread.
right here.
It's hard to get close to those guys.
Where is it?
I'm blind.
So you see the tree with the changing leaves turning red?
Oh, I see it now. Thank
To the
you.
right of it.
It's a kingfisher. It's a bird, right? See where the colors changing on the trees go down, and then there's like a dead branch or dead tree right here. It's at the very top of the dead tree.
One of the hardest
Oh.
things
There he
to
goes.
get
There he
close
goes.
to.
You've got it.
Now he's further down.
This is about all the fall colors you're gonna get here too.
Yeah.
Just a few trees turn. So this is a tallow. This is a non-native species. It's off to the left with the kind of spade-shaped leaves. They're turning yellow.
Okay.
That's a swamp maple. It's turning red. We don't get a whole lot of fall colors here. So woodpecker talking in the background somewhere over there too, but I haven't been able to spot him. So being that it's kind of dreary, overcast, foggy day, it may still have owls roosting in some of the trees through here.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have screech owls, barred owls, and horned owls mainly. last one on the way in here is a little too late. I know you spotted it.
There's really low.
So alligators were once hunted onto the endangered list. There's a program in the state of Louisiana called March to Market. We actually come out to areas like this and harvest alligator eggs. In the wild, they have very low survival rates. On average, about 70% die within the first year. About 1 out of every 50 make it to maturity, which is 6 months. When they hatch, they're only 4 or 5 inches long. They grow anywhere 6 inches to a foot for the first 6 years of their life. After that, the growth rate slow down a fraction of an inch to 3 inches a year. Now, on average, the nest will be 2 to 2.5 times the width of the female alligator, 3 to 4 foot tall, and they will never breed once. What we try and do is get to them as early on as we can after they're laid, because the incubation temperature for the first 20 days will determine an alligator's sex. 83 to 89 degrees are female, 93 and up male. This is a male alligator. The only reason I know so is because he was incubated to be one. Give you guys the opportunity to hold him. How I ask you to do so, make a loose loop around his neck so he can't push out of your grasp, and just support his weight. He'll be pretty calm. He physically cannot turn and bite you if you're holding him that way. Try and give him a kiss or put him up next to your face. It's a bad way for a living here.
It's an alligator.
Do you want to hold him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really depends on his
Hi, baby.
Now, an easy way to identify a farm-raised alligator in the wild is they notch the vast majority of the top.
So hold him behind the neck.
Yeah, I kind of guess.
Right
Little
in front of
loop,
the front
little
leg.
loop there.
Just gently.
Now, him and his other clutch mates from that year have been weighed and measured
Staring at
bi-weekly
me.
since they hatched. Once they move out of that enclosure, they go into a half-acre pond. At that point, they get no more human interaction.
Let him, yeah.
When these guys go to get released, they get a tag in the webbing of their back foot, similar to the bands they put on migratory birds. That's going to have his identification numbers and everything on it.
Oh my.
Yeah, oh my.
Oh, hello.
He's strong.
Oh no.
Good job.
Just a water puppy.
I was just gonna say, oh.
Oh my gosh.
Smile for him.
Shake your
Do
hand,
you
shake
feed
hands.
them like? Do you feed these guys to kind of create an environment that they like to hang out in?
So I feed them to draw them closer, and we kind of condition them to see us.
Sure.
That way they'll come closer, because normally alligators are skittish.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're enabling this being private property to let other people in and out. It allows us to have a controlled environment and let
Yeah.
us teach you about things that you normally wouldn't be able to get this close to. The other cool thing about Chubbs, he's part of 15 to 18% of alligators that hatch with green eyes.
Oh.
What's normal?
Black to brown.
Oh.
So the farm-raised alligators, they'll incubate them about a 90-10 split, female to male. In the wild, it's 80 to 85% hatch rate of females. They're grown to 3 to 5 feet
Just waiting
long,
for more
and then
marshmallows.
15 to
Oh, yeah.
30% are released into the wild, depending on population surveys and things like that. The rest of them go immediately on the market, further taking the strain off their wild population. That's what you see in restaurants, gift shops, and things like that. Now those alligators live a lot longer than they ever would in the wild. They get to grow larger, and they're, I can guarantee you, a lot more humanely dispatched than they would be if they got a hold of something else out of them. I personally see it as a win-win. It enables us to support the healthiest population of alligators in any one state, and they use some of them for research and things like that because of how well they react to outside stimuli and things like that, and how resistant they are to a lot of infections.
So where's Chubbs hang out like day to day? I mean, you've got.
Once a week he comes out here on the boat,
Okay.
and then he's in an 8x20 enclosure. Next year he goes into the outdoor pond, where he's going to be left alone until it's time to tag him and release him. And just like in the wild, they hunt everything they're going to eat.
So they never really lose their survival instincts.
No, even the farm-raised alligators,
Yeah.
they're not interacting.
salty.
Yes. You taste the salt?
I tasted the water. Do we have snot?
It's all running.
Oh yeah.